Okay, so as you can probably see here, I have some floppy disks. I have absolutely no clue what is on any of these. I don't like the looks of that one though, because it is a red disk. But anyways, so I'm going to figure out what these are. I'm going to use my trusty Macintosh PowerBook 520C from 1994. I did clean off the surface, but that kind of level of cleaning is not going to get me by to have the machine looking beautiful, because as you can see, there are still there's still stuff on the side that I have to clean off. It is in sleep mode. You might be able to see from the blinking light there, and so I will power it back up. Oh, I was actually working on a word processing document at the time. Okay, let's let it load. Alright, let's insert our first disk here. This one actually has a working floppy drive, so see what it reads. If it's working. The disk is unreadable. Okay. I'm going to eject the disk. I'm going to try that on the PC. Let's try the next one. The red disk. Hopefully this doesn't screw up my system. What is on this? CP undelete CP disk edit. Okay, those could be somewhat useful. So I will... Actually, I'll duplicate those. Put those away. I will, copy those. And on the desktop... Oh, I can't paste them, can I? Well, isn't that nice? We will duplicate. I'm certain that this process is going to be boring for some people. Okay, so I was able to transfer the actual files there. It turns out I can't copy to the desktop, which is one of the limitations of Mac OS, or the previous Mac OS. You can't copy stuff from a disk onto a the desktop, which is, well, to say the least, a complete pain in the butt. But what I'm now going to do with this, when it closes and doesn't slow down on me, I am going to erase the disk. I'm going to format it using DOS, or actually I'll just format it using the Macintosh, and we'll just call it Untitled for now. Is this working? It is now verifying. Well, normally it doesn't take this long, and look at this. My mouse somehow gets slow. I'm thinking that maybe this computer is degrading finally. And that's it for that. Now for the next one. Number munchers. Okay, I'll have to put that on there, that's number munchers. I don't know if it's the monochrome or the color version. I would guess it's the monochrome version though, because it's got a monochrome icon. I hope I can quit out of this, because if I can't, I'm going to be, like, upset. I shouldn't be showing that, because that is actually, I suppose it really doesn't matter. Yes, this is the black and white versions. So I'll check the about here. $19.90. So yeah, more than likely the color version. I suppose the board really isn't that. Showing you the board really isn't that bad. At least I'm not showing you a school. But I have to put on there that is number munchers. I like the automatic eject on these. That has to be labeled. And I do have disc labels, so it's not impossible. But what's on this one? Empty. Oh, look at this. This is from 1997. This is from a field trip in 1997 to something for Winterlude. I am going to create a copy of that, maybe, because I'm going to probably end up delivering that back to the school I got it from, and saying, oh hey, yeah, I'm probably just going to not even erase that. I'm going to send it back to the school I got it from. And I'm going to do that with that. Let's try the next one. I have absolutely no clue what is on any of these, except for the hard drive backup one. And my iMac has mysteriously powered up here. Oh. This is disc number 2 for ClarisWorks. French. Like these are self-extracting archives or something like that. Yeah, these are, that's something that has to do with ClarisWorks, so I'm gonna have to, eject that. I've also gotta label that. And actually, I'll label them now. You know, thinking about it, why do I have some of these? Some of these are program discs, and I know what they are. The Incredible Machine, Perfect Copy Install 5, MacTools Pro, Optimizer, MacTools Emergency, Mavis Beacon Teaches Typing Disc 2, nice. CSL Marks for the Macintosh, that has the school name on it. But these two I'm going to go through, I'm going to check them. That I'm probably going to have to end up trashing. This is for an LC475. I can tell because that's what it says there, 475. The LC475s, let me tell you, were not some of the more particularly stable machines, because they actually had a problem with the 68LC040 chip that they came with, where it would lose, I can't remember exactly, but it would lose pending rights or something like that if the F exception line was triggered in the, I think it was an outboard floating point unit. I don't know exactly how that worked, but all I know is that the only way to fix it was to replace it with a full 68040. Backup disk 96. Backup setup 1/4 of 95. Okay, let me see what this does. I'm hoping that in doing that I didn't screw up the computer. So I'm going to trash that. I'm going to have to erase that because I don't know what that is. That could hold confidential information, and I'm not going to risk having that. I'm going to just call it untyped. It's going to erase the disk. So right there is the hard drive. I'm busy here. That's a full height hard drive. That is an IBM. Updating disk. Nice. hear the drive. Whatever this is, it's gonna have to come off. And I'm ripping it in the process. Oh well, the rips like that won't really matter anyways. Now for the last one. Good lord, this is already up at 9 minutes. 9 minutes. 11 minutes. You can hear it trying to... Okay, it's not readable by the Macintosh, so I'm going to eject it. See if I can read it on the PC. I have 2 discs I need to check on the PC, and we'll see where we go from there. Okay, there's a little bit of unfortunate news. Neither of these 2 discs work. But for the heck of it, I'm going to show you what the inside, what the disc actually looks like. So here's what a floppy disk looks like on the inside. You've got the little metal ring. You have the write protect thing. You have the actual the actual disc itself, which I'm going to rip up on both of them so that the data, if there is any data on it, it can never be read. Then you have a nice cloth that I just ripped on both sides, and the plastic. Unfortunately, neither of these 2 discs will ever work again, and that's the sad thing that happens with older equipment, is that the stuff is no longer functional. And with that note, I'm going to shut down the computer, and I'm going to close this video. So thanks for watching. If you have any comments, feel free to leave them down below. I hope to see you next time. Till then.